name is Larry Pamintuan, the host of Natty Fit. Again, we're going to be talking about wholesome food, nutrition, and fitness. Today I wanted to talk about how I lost 4% body fat and gained muscle mass. So just a little background. I'm currently working full-time as a registered nurse in the ICU. And I'm also preparing for my first INBA men's physique fitness competition. It's going to be next year in March. And again, I'm still following the whole Candida diet. Been doing it for 4 years, and the blood type diet. Again, if you didn't see my previous video, it's the diet that I follow essentially for my acne. Again, we're going to be talking about body fat and muscle gains here. So, following the Candida diet and the blood type diet, I'm very limited on supplements that I could take. So I'm actually stimulant free. So I'm actually not taking any pre-workouts, no fat burners, no coffee, no caffeine. I'm also dairy free, so I'm actually not taking any whey protein or casein protein. So I actually consume all of my macros through food. So no simple. I'm actually free of simple carbs, being on the Candida diet, so I don't take any Gatorade or any any simple carbs or anything like that. So anyways, how I tracked my progress. So I actually measured my body fat using the Omron Fat Analyzer. Initially when I started, I was about 12%. Now I'm currently clocking in at 8.2. I'll be showing some progress pics and everything, and some of my previous pictures too prior. And this 4% decrease in body fat and increase in muscle gain, this is all within 2 months. This all happened within 2 months. I tracked my muscle gains just through progress pics, just overall size and, gaining strength in the gym. I've strength trained for years, but this is recent. Like, I just recently started doing this men's physique prep, actually doing like more bodybuilding routines. So this channel is going to kind of document that, me preparing for the INBA men's physique competition. So anyways, how did I do it? So the first thing I did was I calculated, or I figured out my maintenance calories for the day. So if you don't know what maintenance calories are, your maintenance calories is the amount of calories it takes for you to just keep your weight the same. You're not gaining weight, you're not losing weight. There's a lot of calculators out there, simple ones, more sophisticated ones. What I just did a food diary. I essentially counted all my calories, all my macros for 2 weeks, and I figured it out. So anyways, my maintenance calories for a day is 3,000. For the 2 weeks though, it'll make more sense when I get to the chart. It comes out to 4,200. 4,200 for 2 weeks, 3,000 calories a day. Before I started prepping for the show, I was really big on eating Korean barbecue, all you can eat Korean barbecue, all you can eat wings. I loved wings. I'd eat it almost like every other day. It's pretty bad. So my macro distribution, again, download MyFitnessPal if you haven't already. It's really good as far as breaking down your calories into the macros. I initially was consuming like 46% fat, 36% protein, and 18% carbs. That all changed again. So now my macro distribution is more of 35% fat, 40% protein, and 25% carbs. So I'm actually eating a lot more protein, more lean proteins, a little less fat. So the high protein diet, it's just it's going to promote more of a positive nitrogen balance. Protein's a little bit more thermogenic, so promote fat loss and help with muscle retention. So anyways, I'm going to have to go to the chart for this. So this chart has my work schedule, so I work full-time, and it also has my my bodybuilding split, my workout routines, or not routines, but like what muscle groups I'm working out for that day. So this is a pretty reoccurring schedule as far as work and everything, working in the hospital. So for my first week, I only have 2 days where I work, Wednesday, Thursday. So I get the rest of the days off. So again, keeping the 42,000 calories for the 2 weeks. The calories are going to be redistributed throughout the 2 weeks. And my carbs also, I carb cycle. So I currently carb cycle, I calorie cycle, and I use a cheat meal too. Cheat meal is supposed to be really good at keeping your metabolism up, so I do give myself a cheat meal. I'm not in this breakdown. I'm actually not in a caloric deficit. My calories are almost pretty much the same, so I didn't really put myself in a caloric deficit to lose body fat. So anyways, let's just get to it. So Monday, chest and back, 3,000 calories. So that is my maintenance calories. Tuesday is my cheat meal. Essentially, my calories go up to 4,500, so 1,500 more than my maintenance calories. Leg and shoulders, and I try to do my leg and shoulders on that cheat day because legs is a really big muscle group, so I can really use the extra calories on that day. On days that I work, I work 12-hour shifts on these 2 days, so it's really hard to, after a really busy 12-hour shift to work out like a major muscle group. So I just do accessory muscles, so bis and tris, calves and abs, and 15-25 minute workout sessions, really short, and my calories drop to 2,500. So essentially, on work days, my calories drop to 2,500, and I zero carb it. So I essentially just take off the carbs from the 3,000 that I have. So the 500 calories that are deducted are just the carbs, essentially. And then I have the whole weekend off, so kind of change the split there. Remember, I had chest and back. Do chest and tri here, back and bi, finish off Sunday legs and shoulders. 3,000 calories for all those days. And then the second week gets a little bit tricky because I have a lot of days that I work, and I only have 2 days off. So Monday, again, any work day, 2,500 calories, so 500 less than my maintenance calories, and zero carb in it. So carb cycling those days. Accessory muscles, traps and abs, forearm and calves. The 2 work days that I have here, decided to change. The split I decided was chest and tri, shoulder and legs. Again, I give myself a cheat day every 7 to 10 days, so there's a cheat day there on the chart there, 4,500 on my leg and shoulder day again. And I do have 1 8-hour shift, so it would. So I pretty much have 12-hour shifts, and I have 1 8-hour shift every other week. So it's in here, and on that 8-hour shift, I will actually go ahead and do a major muscle group. So even though I did work that day, it was an 8-hour day. I can still, work out. After a 12-hour day, it's just too hard. So anyways, that whole weekend, since I'm working, I am actually zero carb in it that whole weekend. So yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown. That's pretty much my split and my calorie breakdown. Again, I'm following a Candida diet, low glycemic, so I'm not spiking my insulin. So I think that kind of helps. I know there's a lot of research that that promotes eating simple carbs after a workout. So I actually don't do that, again, because I'm on a Candida diet, so my insulin levels are constantly low. So I'm also really big on whole foods and eating grass-fed beef. So based on my blood type being a type O, eating red meat is very beneficial, it's very good for you. So I actually eat red meat every day, probably like a pound of meat every day. I know, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm big on grass-fed beef. Again, those omega-3s and the CLAs. And I'm also really big on herbs and spices. So I eat like tons of cayenne. I pretty much throw cayenne in like everything. Big on garlic, cinnamon for sweeteners. So anyways, so yeah, so as far as workouts, I did kind of increase the intensity of my workouts. Again, on my off days that I don't work, 45-minute sessions. Days that I work where I do my accessory muscles is 25 minutes. I did utilize a lot of bodybuilding principles. Again, using like pyramids, drop sets, supersets, heavy negatives, heavy partials, high reps, low reps, slow reps, just being really creative. Again, I don't really have a lot of days off to really hit the gym, so the days that I do hit the gym, I really try to annihilate the muscle pretty bad. Like, I know some people are against that. I have a lot of days of rest, so the days that I am off, I'm pretty much destroying that muscle. Um, and I'm a huge advocate of listening to your body. Um, there's again, I'm not on any pre-workouts or anything like that. If I'm tired, sometimes I'll take that day off, or I'll just take a nap. A lot of times, we're tired. We don't even really know why we're tired. So I try to figure out why I'm tired. If I require 8 to 10 hours. I'm gonna lie. I'm about 8 to 10 hours of sleep that I require a night. And if I'm deprived, I'll give myself a nap. I'll take a nap outside in the in my car before I go to the gym. I've done it many times, and like my workouts will be equal in intensity and everything. So just listening to your body, providing it the right nutrients is big. And I think that's it. So essentially, this is what I did for 2 months, and I lost 4% body fat, increased my muscle mass. So again, I'll be providing some progress pics. Hope you learned something, and I will be doing some food diaries, so you guys will get to see exactly what I eat throughout the day, and I'll be doing some workout routines that I personally do. So all that will be coming. All right.